a year ago, I heard this phrase that kind of like, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if I like it or dislike it, but it makes sense. And it's the term busy. Busy is for people who don't know how to manage their time. And as much as I don't want to say it, I've been super busy lately, and that kind of starts with this whole situation. We've got a lot going on, but it's super exciting. So I've got this like temporary job. I'm working out here in Franklin, Tennessee, helping like remodel and renovate this really nice house. So it's kind of bittersweet because it's about 2 to 2.5 hours away from where we've been staying. And it's kind of a neat situation because I actually have a place to stay out here. That's the little cabin that I just walked out of just a second ago. So I'm here Monday through Friday, so it takes me away from Emily and Milo, and also takes me away from working on the bus. And I'm in like the backwoods of Tennessee, and I have like little to no cell reception. Like I can get text messages, but 4G is absolutely nada. 3G is absolutely nada. I'm just out here working, trying to learn a bunch of new skills, and it's going really good and it's exciting, and I really appreciate this opportunity. But it just got a little bit better because I was able to bring the bus down. But I mean, look at this waterfall. On this property that I'm working at, the guy's got like 3 waterfalls. Pretty neat. So yeah, I was able to bring the bus down. Emily and Milo are able to come like 3 or 4 nights a week out of the 5 nights I'm here. So I'm super pumped about it. So we're still working on the bus, we're still doing that, but it's just not a whole lot of filming because I'm just really trying to get the bus finished, and that's a big priority. And because I got this job, now I've lost like 60 hours a week to be able to work on the bus and edit videos. So we're just trying to like manage our time the best that we possibly can. But now that I brought the bus down, hopefully I can put in 2 or 3 or 4 hours a night after work to get this thing done. But I do want to show you guys a little bit of progress that we've made that I haven't really documented because I've just been busy. But yeah. That's the little cabin I'm staying in. Pretty neat. It's like 500 square feet. It's like a 1-bedroom cabin loft. Yeah, I'll have to make a video about it because it is a neat little cabin. So I'm gonna make more detailed videos about what I'm about to show you guys because I want to, and I want to give you guys some insight of how I did it. But for starters, the rooftop deck is like 95% finished. I just have to cut that and bolt this up. And it's 8x10 and it looks awesome and I really enjoy it. And we got most of our plumbing hooked up. Like, when I say most of it, like the hot water tank works, water pump works, the filter, like the whole thing. It works. Hot shower. And it's crazy how fast this tankless water heater gets. Like, it's like instant, like it's already warm. And it gets wicked hot too. So like I said, I'll show more about that whole situation. Water tank's in, bed platform's like kind of built. I did put covers on the outside boxes, so those are all kind of, I just need to paint them, but they work super well. I used 16 gauge sheet metal, and it was actually a lot cheaper than I thought. I think for all the pieces, which would have been 8 feet by 20 inches, and then 5 feet by 23 inches, all of that was like 40 bucks. So I was happy with that. One of the benefits of a flat nose is you know exactly where your bumper's at and get super close to things. Yeah, this door is getting replaced too. It's an old door. It's like from 1940s, pretty neat, but it swells up in the humidity, and we're in Tennessee, and yeah, so I'm actually gonna build my own custom door. Those are some of the main progresses we've made. The rooftop deck took like a week, from welding the frame, getting the boards, painting the boards, top and bottom, building the ladder, welding the ladder, the whole 9 yards. It just took a lot longer than I thought, which I feel like that's the theme of this whole channel. So that's progress. And then I'm excited to say, the bathroom isn't completely finished, but I got the backer board up, got the waterproof membrane in. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to like waterproof everything. Schroeder, I think is what it's called. Schroeder tape to like fill in the seams, and then red guard the whole thing. And then we'll do a sliding door right here that I need to like waterproof. This is kind of all figured out. Oh, and then the other one, I got the drains and stuff for our plumbing. So the shower has a P-trap that's, you know, goes like a P and goes into the gray tank. And then this is for our sink. It'll feed from over here down over to there. I didn't want to put it right in the middle because that takes up more space. So it's gonna be like a HEPA valve and just a little, make it a lot more simplistic. So yeah. And then one of the other minor details is I deleted the emergency hatch. It was super easy to do. I just took out the old one. I got some 16 gauge sheet metal, screwed it in, and yeah. ran butyl tape around it, polyurethane caulk. We were gonna keep it, and that's why it was cut. But we're like, we're never really gonna use it, and it looks super ugly. So this will be kind of like a more finished, caved off area. It's kind of neat because like all of the technical stuff is done, so all we have to do now is like build the furniture. I feel like the only other technical part is tiling, and I say technical because I've never done it, and then running the other like plumbing, but that's just connecting some shark bite connectors and some T's and some L's and all those things. I'm pumped. Here's a little bit more about our plumbing situation that I'll make, like I said, a more specific video about. Shutoff valve, strainer, water pump goes to the outside valve, T's off, water filter goes to the hot water heater, feeds from the water heater, goes to the front, ball valve, and yeah. Like I said, I hooked up all the plumbing, so now the gray tank is hooked up too. I just need to build a box around it so it doesn't move. It's all super exciting, totally works. So yeah. A lot's been happening. We're super excited about it. The future is looking pretty decent. There's a lot going on. So yeah, a lot going on. I appreciate you guys following along. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you don't like it. And if you could subscribe, we'd really, really appreciate it. We're trying to get better about this. I was doing really good for a while, making a video at least once a week. But yeah, thanks guys. It's all right. Hey. It's all right. Oh yeah, I got a new drum because I crashed my old one.